Who is the best AFL team to watch so far in 2026? All right, so it's a King of the Hill setup. We'll just go through each team, see who comes out on top. So we'll start with the West Coast Eagles or the Port Adelaide Power.
I have to go my Weagles, man.
Yeah,
Barry, you
Weagles.
know I've been high on him. And Barry, my boy Willem Dersma, he might be one of the most exciting players to watch in the comp. He
Real.
turned up in that last quarter against the Giants. Him and Jake Waterman taking the piss. And Liam Duggan. Liam Duggan, bro.
Stepping up.
Liam Duggan.
Our favourite
But no,
captain.
I'm telling you, I actually enjoy watching the Weagles a bit right now because of the young talent there. They're good to watch.
Hey, you made a big call. Eagles winning a flag in 4 years. Got a bit of feedback, bit of strong feedback.
Strong feedback. But the Weagles fans, I've got their back.
Yes.
I'm making a bit of amends in Perth. I'm telling you, Freo in my pocket. West Coast in my pocket.
We talk
I'm just
about
going state by
scalps.
state.
Yeah,
just
real.
going state by state, ticking them off.
Calculate.
It's just the Victorians. The Victorians are tough.
We talk about the scalps that we have. We don't talk enough about the clubs that maybe actually like us.
100%. The positives in it, all right?
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've gone the Weagles over the Port?
Weagles all day.
Well, Port is really Butters and...
Oh, I love watching Butters, but he'll look better in a red, white, and blue Guernsey.
Oh, he will. He will.
Now it is.
All right. So we got the Eagles or the Cattery.
I'm not going to lie, I'm sticking with the Weagles.
Stick with
Bro,
the Weagles?
I find the Cattery very boring to watch.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie, like, they're elite. So good. Don't enjoy watching them at all. Unless Jez has got it going.
Yeah, Jesse going. I like watching Tom Stewart, honestly.
Yeah, can watch
He's-
Tom
he's
Stewart.
great, it's
But
not
apart
like
from
he's
that, I
entertaining.
don't find them like a fun watch, which is what makes them so good. Chris Scott, it is a very just mellow game plan where it's just kind of, they just obviously do their own thing. It's not fast paced or anything. So they win and they win a lot. But in terms of just as a viewing product, right, give me the Weagles. Fun and
Weagles,
exciting.
Sticking with the Weagles. All right, the Weagles or the Lions.
Yeah, okay. So now it's Brom. Now it's Brom, bro. They're high quality. Obviously not this year. My boy Jasper Fletcher is really pissing me off right now. Okay.
He may be coming up on a list of top 10 most underwhelming players.
Well, he just dropped me 38 super coach points. So that's not okay.
Sold you, man.
That is not okay. But still, they're so much fun to watch. And hey, our boy Logan Morris as well, right, flying. So yeah, no,
Logan
give me
Morris.
Brizzy all day.
Didn't realize how many Logan Morris stands there are out there. We had our Logan Morris clip. A lot of people getting around Logan Morris, which is
100%.
great. He's
He's
dominating.
gun.
All right, we got the Lions or the Dons. The Essendon Bombers.
Bro, went to Freo Dons. That was
Oh.
just disgusting to watch.
That would have been who? How many were there? You reckon?
It actually wasn't an awful turnout,
Okay.
but we were Freo cheer squad sort of area. No one inside.
No.
So it was pretty quiet. But just shit footy. Just so bad. I don't even think they've got a game plan. I think it's just run around for however long, 2 hours, just taking the piss. But yeah, so give me Brisbane there.
I'd give you Brisbane just.
Just.
Brizzy or the Dogs, the Pups.
Right, if this was last year or pretty much any other year, I'd say the Pups because I love watching the Pups. Last few weeks though,
Oh, my
chopsticks.
God.
Absolute chopsticks. Like I just don't enjoy watching us right now. I've never felt this way about us where in the Carlton game, I didn't even really care too much. I was just
Yeah.
watching it. I'm like, we're just not good. We're just not good at footy right now. And it sucks because we've got so many injuries. But it is very hard to watch us. I'm not going to lie. And I never thought I'd say this. I love watching the Pups.
Bro,
But no, give me
I'm actually
Brizzy.
like waiting for the game to finish.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
like,
I'm just
I can't
watching.
watch this anymore.
No.
Like, even last week's win against Port, I'm like, that was horrible.
Yeah.
And then to back it up with just a putrid performance, and it shows you, look, happy for you Blues fans, you needed a win.
Yeah.
But goddamn, we played like genuine dog water and lost by 2 goals or something. It was crazy.
And we're up all game. We're up all game.
Oh.
But it's just not a good product to watch right now. I feel for the lads, I feel for Bevo, I feel for just the whole club going through it right now. Just not fun.
So we'll stick with the Lions.
Yeah.
Lions or the Swans?
Oh, this one is tough. I think I'm still sticking with Brisbane.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think I still enjoy
Like this
watching
season?
them more.
I'd probably go the Swans, honestly. Like Blakey and Heaney, Warner when he's got it going.
My boy Goulden was playing. I
You've
love
got
watching my boy Goulden.
Tom
but he's not
Papley when
playing.
he's running
Papley's fun, bae.
around, looking for anyone to lock eyes with him after he kicks a goal.
I'm sticking with Brisbane.
Oh,
I'm sticking with Brisbane. If I could pick a
Charlie
game.
Cameron, baby.
Right,
Yeah.
Charlie Cameron, man.
Going
So
through-
Charlie Cameron, Zach Bailey, Cam Rayner, just so much fun to watch. And yeah, if there's a Brizzy game and a Sydney game, I'm picking the Brizzy game to watch.
Honestly, now thinking about that, actually, I'd
Yeah, so
probably
stop
pick-
being silly. All right?
All right,
this guy.
Brizzy or the Magpies? Magpies.
I actually do enjoy watching Collingwood every now and then. That was fun watching them against Sydney, but there's not enough scoring.
Yeah.
Not enough scoring. Could watch their backline all day. Not gonna lie, I'm enjoying good old Isaac Quaynor lately.
Is
Good
that
to
the
watch.
most like underappreciated group of players in the
That is
comp?
just a
Like that
team
back
backline.
line? Maynard, Quaynor,
Jeremy
Dan
Howe.
Houston,
Yep.
Jeremy Howe,
Frampton's still
even
there,
Josh Dacos, Frampton, they just cop it. It's just like copping
Oh.
it. Pause. So you going Lions?
Confident.
You going Lions?
Yeah, I think I'm going Lions.
I'm going to end this topic. Okay, Lions or Freo?
I'm growing to Freo. I've been very negative about them in terms of a boring game plan, but it's still somewhat boring. But they do have exciting players like Murphy and Shea Bolton, but I'm still going Brizzy.
Lions or Saints?
Yeah, Brizzy.
Yeah.
Saints, bro. Watching them against the Tigs, bro. Just chopsticks as well.
Lions or Suns?
Suns can be fun. Suns can be very fun, especially when Track's playing. Still sticking with Brisbane though. But Suns are fun because then also Rioli and Noble coming off the half
Yeah, they're
back.
great to watch.
Like, yeah, they've got exciting players, but no, I'm still sticking with good old
the Lions or the fun and dangerous Demons.
This is where we switch it up, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I never thought I'd say this, and I was giving you shit at the start of the year when you said they're your favorite team to watch, and I was like, bro, it's Melbourne. We can't like Melbourne. This is a new D squad, and they are very fun. They are. I had a blast watching them just absolutely bitch Hawthorn on the weekend, and then obviously my pups got bitched, so it wasn't as fun. But bro, Melbourne. All day.
Just the Pickett brothers themselves, not brothers, the Picketts themselves.
Cousins,
Latrell and Cozzy. Oh my God, man.
Guns.
And just the young player. We got Caleb Windsor.
Yep.
We got
Harvey Langford.
Tom Sparrow, bro.
Yep.
So what? Matthew Jefferson, man, can play.
I'm telling you, they just got studs. Like blokes who are Cade Chandler.
Mm.
Absolutely just doing, bro. Just does everything.
Doing wonders.
I love it. And then obviously you got Gorney as well. And Gorney's just the king. I love Gorn. So they are a fun team, and Stephen King, just the man. He just seems like the absolute man.
Oh, seems like the GOAT.
Yep.
Okay, so you're going with Demons. All right, Demons or Blues?
Demons all day.
Demons or Tigers?
Demons all day.
Demons or Crom?
Last year, Crom, for sure. This year, Demons.
Demons or the Roos?
I do enjoy watching North, but Demons get a slight nod. Yeah. But I do enjoy watching North. Not reality weekend. Check this weekend. Yeah.
Okay, Demons or Giants?
Demons.
And then Demons or Hawk?
Chat. I actually enjoy watching them when they're shit in the bed. It's a fun watch. Yeah. I just get infuriated watching them, but Demons all day.
You just hate watching them, don't you?
It's actually just so frustrating. I think it's just when they do some really good stuff, I'm just like, fuck off.
Like, Demons the most watchable
Demons,
team.
Man, all day.
Bro, who would have thought coming into the season? I picked him to finish 16th.
I had him below Essendon. I had him below Essendon.
I'm pretty sure I hit the over for Essendon. They were like 8.5, 9.5. I hit the over.
I didn't go that far. Yeah. I just thought Melbourne were going to be really bad. Because I'm like, I didn't know what Stephen King would provide either. And, bro, this list wasn't looking too strong. It wasn't good last year. And then they lost like their two best players and then Stephen May as well. I'm like, bro, what are they providing here?
What are they going to have?
Didn't think Latrell would be this good this early. Didn't think Cozzy would be at this level of a player.
Didn't think Daniel Turner would just turn up and be like, hey, I'm like one of the best interceptors, 100%. Key defenders in the league.
Bro, my boy Van Ruin, starting to play some good footy. And then Harvey Langford, man. Been high on him. He's going to be a jet.
He's found a home. Harry Sharp.
Yeah,
dangerous up there. Gets on the end of a few, but he's a decent target up there.
No, love it.
Just one thing that will unlock this team for watchability. 2 words. Irish jig. Every week.
Traumatized. Arrow traumatized.
Oh, absolutely fucking not.
I think that's a great call. I think that is a great call.
Great call. Anyway, welcome back. Episode 98.
Woo.
We're back. 2 eps away from the ton. The century.
We're almost there.
Crazy. As, any other updates?
No, well, if you didn't tune into last step, obviously next week, got a little talk and dribble guest coming on, our boy Mitchy Hannon. So make sure you tune in to episode 99.
He was not on the niche play. He was not ball knowledge.
No, he's him.
Almost was a premiership player.
Almost got him a flag. It was needed one. Brutal. But no, we're very keen. High quality guy. Keen to just get him in the studio, have a good chat with him.
That's it.
Chat some shit and feed you dribblers.
If Harrow lets us.
Yeah, it does have to go to the big man upstairs.
Yeah. If you are lucky. I might not want him here.
It will depend how the Knicks are going. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Harrow was looking for more of like a Justin Sherman, like Shermanator.
Yeah.
Like a Lions / Doggies player, but we couldn't quite get that.
Couldn't provide that.
Could get Marcus Adams in.
Marcus Adams, bro. Yeah. I thought he was going to be a jet. I really thought he was going to be him. I remember seeing him at the pubs. He was a god. And you ruined him. Boys ruined my boy Marcus Adams.
Yeah, just could not stay healthy.
Couldn't stay healthy.
Anyway, any other updates? Nothing else?
No, I think we're all good. We're just ticking along. Same day.
Getting to it.
Another week.
That's it.
Or different day, same week. Different day, different week.
Do you want to go? Do you want me to go? What are you
we thinking? What are we thinking?
I've got this list of top 10 players who have been underwhelming this year. Do you want me to go through that?
Yeah, no, far
Okay.
away.
All right. Actually, well, it's not really. I don't have an order. There is an order, but I don't think. Let me just
So
say
is there an
10.
order or is there not an order?
It's 1 to 10, but I haven't listed them in like how underwhelming they are. Who's the most underwhelming? They're just all underwhelming.
All right. I don't even just list them.
Okay, I'll just
And
list
then
them.
maybe we can rank them.
No, okay, I'll just go 10 to 1. It'll make it easier.
Okay.
All right, number 10, I went Liam Baker.
Yeah.
Only averaging the 16.5 posies. He's picked it up the last like 3 weeks, playing a little bit better. But no, skipper of the team. This team has definitely like underperformed. You'd
Jeez.
think.
Just a bit of a trend here. Australian skipper kind of sucks for him. Liam Duggan I think just sucks in general. But then Liam Baker gets there.
Yeah.
Form drops.
And he had
What's
a great
going
year
on?
last year. Had a great year last year. Number 9, Jed Walter. He's only played 5
Yeah.
games this year.
I think it's more disappointing that it's just he doesn't have a certified spot in the team right now. I
Yeah.
thought this would be a year where he really takes a step and really becomes that second option to Ben King. He's losing games to Mara.
It's crazy.
Like, bro, it's
And
Mara.
It's all he's doing. Like he got suspended a few weeks from a preseason game,
Yep.
like a week before the season started, and obviously his form has fluctuated. So it's a tough Aussie, but yeah, definitely disappointing for a high draft pick.
100%.
Number 8, I felt bad putting a Richmond player on this list, but I just thought he's for his standards he's having a down year. That's Nick Vlauston.
Yes.
So obviously a lot of pressure. They got so many injuries, and he's one of the only ones staying out there. But he's below average in every stat. And this is a guy who's been in all Australian talks the last few years. Only averaging the
Yeah.
15 disposals, only 261 metres gained. And he's like
Jeez.
usually pretty good in that
Yeah.
area. And only 3.5
Bit of a-
marks. Like
yeah,
that's
bit of
down.
an AA snub last year.
Exactly.
And now-
So he's having a dire year. It's a tough year for Tigers. So I feel
Team's in
bad.
shambles.
Yeah, anyway.
Way to kick a team while they're down
Yeah,
bench.
my bad. Number 7, I went Sam Durham. Bro,
Yep.
signed the bag in the offseason, and he's given us 19.5 disposals. Only 3 games this year, he's ranked above average. So he's been average or below in every other game.
Bro, I thought he was going to just be elite and like kind of set himself up this year as being like, all right, in a few years, he's going to take over the captaincy and really be that guy for Essendon. Very disappointing so far.
Very disappointing.
Early on, though, he can turn it around.
Number 6, Miles Bergman. Bro, he's on, what are they saying he's on? He's over $1 million. He's on like 1.2 or something like that.
He's nearly unplayable.
13.3 disposals he averages. Like that is criminal.
He just doesn't do anything with it. He just doesn't do anything with it, bro.
Let's just hope he picks it up. Let's hope he picks it up. Number 5, I've actually gone Jai Simpkin. So there was a lot of talk, like he wanted to take a step back from the captaincy so he can play, free footy. And we haven't really seen that from him this year. Like he's averaging the 20 disposals, but only 2 tackles a game. So he's kind of been nudged out of that midfield. So he's playing like there's winged. He's in the midfield at points, wing, half forward, even sometimes half back. But so his position's changing. But I think just from an overall just footy perspective, he's actually not playing very well.
Would have been nice to see him get to the Pies, I reckon.
Yeah, true.
Like I think he just doesn't really have a spot at North Melbourne anymore. But we'll see. Maybe he can turn it around.
Number 4, I've gone TDK. I'm DeConing. Sign the bag.
Shocker.
This is the numbers. 13 touches, 19 hitouts, only 6 hitouts to advantage, 2.5 clearances.
Probably had his best game of the year against Richmond, but it was against Richmond.
Yeah.
So, most blokes can do that.
But
it's very disappointing.
Yeah, and
very
numbers that like, what's he on? 1.8 or something?
Yeah, 1.8, I think. Yeah.
Like
pretty crazy stuff. It's a lot of money. And yeah, you just watch him. Like I've actually watched quite a few Saints games in person this season. And there's just nothing special. Like, I don't know. And yeah, that's the thing, not trying to hate on the man. Like, and he's got $1.8 million. So I think he's doing all right. He's doing better than us.
Yep.
But watching him, just like, where is this like talent? Like, where is this next level talent that you're paying top dollar for to get you over the hump? Because I'm not seeing it. Just not seeing it.
Not seeing it. Number 3, I went Darcy Cameron. Only 18 hitouts a game. Obviously, that's been impacted with Oscar Steen. Now Oscar Steen's injured
feel
out for the year. RIP. That sucks.
for my boy,
Did
Oscar.
a knee.
Brutal.
Which sucks. So now Darcy Cameron needs to step up. So hopefully he does. But he was All-Australian squad last year. Best and fairest for Collingwood. Yeah. Needs to help out. Needs to help out Dacos. Number 2, I've gone Jasper Fletcher.
Yeah, man. I think he was in our underrated players list last year.
He was, and he was in the list of people we were expecting to be in the All-Australian discussions. 18 disposals on the year.
He got Sean Manned.
There you go.
He got Sean Manned on the weekend. That was a tough watch. And I
Like-
love my boy Jasper Fletcher. I don't think any sports podcast talks about him more than we do. Like,
Sure.
we've been very high on him. Very disappointing. Have him in Supercoach as well.
Bro has one bad game and everybody's jumping
Plays
on
one bad game.
One bad game.
He got me 40 Supercoach points the week before.
It's not all about Supercoach, mate.
Yeah,
it's
it means
the,
he's doing
it's the eye
nothing.
test.
It means he's doing nothing.
The eye test, and not.
It's his eye
Tell you
test.
what,
He's doing nothing.
The eye didn't get tested much because he was not seen.
He was not seen.
He was not seen,
watching
man.
the freaking back of Sean Manners' boots out here. He
And
literally gave up a generational quarter. It was
Yeah,
fucked
but
up.
he's got 2 premiership medals though,
Hey,
doesn't
you
he?
got to respect it. Got to respect it. Hey, no, we love our boy Jasper Fletcher. We're just asking for a bit more.
Bit
Just
more,
been very
bit more.
disappointing so far.
This
We
is-
know what
this-
he can do.
this is a list to motivate these players. So we
100%.
hope all these guys are playing well after
For
this week.
sure.
And number 1, this continues to be probably the worst call we've ever had on Talk and Dribble. Jake Saligo.
Yeah.
So last year, Jay, you saying that Jake Saligo was a better player than Jai Newcomb has aged like genuine.
It's a good shout. It was a good
So
shout.
he is averaging not even 15 disposals.
Yeah. I don't even see him anymore. You don't even notice him.
Where is he? And this is an Adelaide midfield that is calling out for someone just to take the midfield by the tits.
He was Saligo last year, and now he's nothing. Hey, he does nothing.
Like they need a player
Zilch.
like him.
Yeah.
And he's just not stepping up to the plate. So
It's bad. It's bad. I've got trust in him. He can turn it around. Oh, no, it's not ideal. So yeah, these blokes, it's not bashing them.
no,
It's just been like, lads, we know what you can provide. Give the fans what they want.
exactly.
We know what you can get. No pups in there.
No pups in there. I thought, look, all of our players that usually play well are like they're not doing terrible. It's
Yeah.
all our role players who we don't really have much expectation for
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
So
real.
you could have maybe a Joel Frazier on there now since we said that he was just about the best player in his draft.
Yeah,
He has dropped off a cliff.
yeah,
but his,
he
but his
has,
numbers
but
are still decent. Like
he's still doing well. Yeah, number wise, he just obviously with the ball and stuff, he just kind of looks like he's taking a back step a bit.
Yeah, it's tough.
But that's right. He's still young.
Mm.
Still young. A lot of these blokes are.
All of these blokes are.
Can we
Well,
talk about Benny saying, grab the midfield by the tits? It's by the balls for one. It's grab him by the balls, scruff of the neck, grab him by the tits.
What sport you playing?
I'm not speaking about. I'm speaking about man's tits.
Got Euphoria on the mind.
Got Sydney Sweeney. Got LeBron and Nick's jersey.
LeBron in a white dress.
Oh,
LeBron naked.
my head scrambled. Yeah, no, I thought that one passed through the keeper.
Harrow is locked in
Harrow's
today.
got nothing to
He's
pass Harrow.
locked in.
I was laughing behind it. I was like, that's not a saying.
Yeah,
So
that is
maybe we make it a saying.
that is a
I'll
court
put
case
that
on
up.
your hands very soon.
Talk and dribble under investigation.
Luke Beveridge on the weekends when the doggies in, he's like, boys, you just grab him by the tits.
Come on.
Yeah, look, that's on me. That's on me. I'll be better. I'll be better going forward. It's Harrow's there to keep us accountable.
Yeah, 100%. I respect it. Let's clip that up. Send it through to me.
Let's
Got
definitely
some
not.
ideas.
Let's not get that in the short form. Oh God. Well, that was my list.
Yeah.
That was my list.
No, I respect it. That's a good list.
Good list. Yeah. Well,
Good
speaking
list,
of
yeah.
players who were underwhelming,
Mm.
we have some players who have having great years.
Exactly. We're not all negative over here.
Definitely
A lot
not.
of positives.
Definitely
Very
not.
positive podcast.
Exactly. Well, next week we'll obviously have Mitch Hannon, but then the next step we're going to have our mid-year All-Australian team.
Yeah.
Okay? That'll be exciting. But as a little preview, I'm going to ask you, do you think these players have a shot at All-Australian so far this year? Okay?
Ooh, okay.
So we'll just go through, it's just a simple yes or no.
Yep.
And give us a little bit whatever.
Easy.
Okay? So are these players All-Australian so far in 2026? Josh Tracy.
Can I say borderline? Can I sit on the fence?
You could sleep on a fence, bro.
I think he's definitely a squad right now. Wouldn't say he's a lock. Wouldn't say he's a lock yet.
No, I'm not saying locks. I'm just saying, like, are they
Definitely could be. Oh, definitely could be. He'll definitely be in the squad. Definitely has a chance, but not a lock right now.
oh, Tom Sparrow.
Probably not. Maybe might get a squad nom. It'll just depend on how Melbourne play out for the rest of the year, but probably not right now.
Lockie Neal.
Yes.
Yeah?
Bro, he's probably one of the best midfielders in the comp right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dan Houston.
Probably squad could be, but I wouldn't say lock yet.
Charlie Cameron.
Right, probably. Like he'd probably have that pocket set up, wouldn't he?
Him, like
Like who-
small forwards, him.
him,
They're going to
Wizard.
use Cozzy as a forward or a
Yeah.
half forward.
Chuck him on the half forward. Surely you can't chuck Cozzy in a pocket anymore.
There's also bench spots as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie,
But are you going to
mate,
use a small forward on the bench?
Charlie's been elite. He's been so
It's probably
good.
him and Wizard. Like it's probably
I'd
Cameron
reckon.
Wizard.
Yep.
Shea Bolton.
Well, then he's another one. I think he's definitely a squad right now. He'd make a very good case to be in the team. He's very good. Very good.
All right. Luke Jackson.
Probably up there as well. Yeah. I think him and Grundy have probably been the best 2 rucks this year. So, yeah, probably him.
Tom Stewart.
Probably. Has he been healthy all year? I'm just trying to think. Has he missed many games or like? Because I think he's been healthy.
He's been around about.
Bro,
yeah.
he's insane. Bro, he's
Do you think he'd be all Australian?
what I'd do for a Tom Stewart, bro. Yeah, if he stays healthy all year, yeah, I'd have him all Australian.
Joey Newcomb.
I don't want to sound like I'm hating, but there are just so many midfielders
Yeah.
that I think he could get snubbed out of it. Like he definitely an all-Australian caliber player right now, but there is so much midfield talent that there are going to be probably like 5 elite midfielders miss out. Max Holmes missed out last year. Like
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
so tough. So not a lock yet.
Yep. Okay. We mentioned him, but Nick Watson.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
As of right now, he would be.
Jack. Yeah. Jack Gunston.
Yeah, probably. It will kind of depend with him as well. He's missing a few games now because they're resting him quite a bit. So
Yes.
it'll depend how he plays out. But
It's crazy. He's missed 2 games, I think,
Yeah.
and he's second in the Coleman.
he's a gun. Yeah, I'd say he's in there right now.
All right. What about Dan Rioli?
Ooh. Be a squad. Wouldn't say he'd be a lock yet, but geez, he's putting his name up there right now. Yeah, for sure. He'd be up there.
Yeah. What about LDU?
I think he'd probably fall into a similar boat with Newcomb. I just think there's so much midfield talent that he could just get edged out a bit. But if anyone for North could, I think him right now.
Cal Wilkie.
He'd have to be a
Yeah.
lock, bro. He probably the best back in the comp right now in form.
All right. Nick Blakey.
Yeah, he'd probably be up there as well. Like, yeah, I'd probably give him the slight nod over Rioli. Like, I think he'd probably be a lock right now.
Yeah. I'd say Nick Blakey's probably a lock.
Yeah.
Right now. All right. Aliir.
Jeez, he's been elite. Probably wouldn't say a lock, but I'd probably nearly have him in there. Like we did our trios thing a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Port were very low,
Yeah,
way too low.
could've
They
had
should have been
them.
way.
That
They should have
was
been way high.
definitely
They could have 3 all Australians in that trio.
Yeah. That was the prominent feedback.
Yeah, 100%. So
all right.
yeah.
Well, he'd be competing with this bloke, Tom McCartan. Playing very well, Tom McCartan.
yeah, I think as a whole, Sydney's backline is just better though. So he's got more support. Where Aliir is kind of a lone ranger down there, and what he's doing is pretty impressive. Can't go wrong with either. At the end of the day, they probably will look at team success maybe, and McCartan might get the slight edge. But as of right now, I think Aliir would get a slight nod for me.
Yeah. And last one, Brody Grundy.
That's the thing. It depends what they'll do. He's probably a lock.
I
You'd
think
see. Like,
You'd have to have both him and Jackson in,
I
the,
feel like you
in the
can't
team
not
right
have
now.
yeah. Could we run 3 rucks? Could we like go double ruck with Grundy and Gorn and then go Jackson as like a midfielder or just on the bench or on a half forward or something?
Pretty sure that you're reheating someone's soup. I saw someone
Oh,
have the
really?
exact same conversation yesterday.
Well, they just knew I was going to chat about it, so they just jumped the gun.
But no, that could happen. I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, well, no, we said this. I said this a couple of weeks ago when
Oh,
we
did you?
picked between Jackson and Grundy.
And then
And then I was like, oh, well, Gorn's going to be all
so they
Australian
might
ruck
be
anyway.
reheating our soup.
So they're reheating our soup.
So we're reheating someone's soup who reheated our soup.
Oh, yeah.
This is the third
I was-
reheating.
I was very tempted to call up 601
Ooh.
SEN and give Corn a bit of feedback on reheating our old soup about Hall of Fame or not. Would have backfired heavily.
Oh,
I
you
wouldn't
would
even
have
want to know.
genuinely abused us. Like, talk and dribble.
14,000 followers. Would have been brutal.
Oh, we'd get torched.
Literally,
We'd get torched.
It could help the brand or just literally bury us.
Hook us.
They could bury us.
Hook us before you get started.
100%. So I thought
Just
we'd
grab
hold
it by the. That's bad. My bad. Off the back of that, I've actually just got quickly before you could start. Bring a topic after this. Sorry.
Are you good?
I've got 10 AA locks right now. I think
Okay.
if the team was picked today, these guys are just automatics.
Okay,
So
yeah.
happy to take some feedback around it. I got Bont,
Yep.
Heaney, Dacos, Petrarca, Baz, Blakey, Holmes, Grundy, Wilkie, Butters. I think if the team was picked today, they genuinely can't not be in it. Because
Yeah.
I think Holmes is having an elite year, and also just the way the AFL works, he was snubbed last year. He's having a similar and almost better year this year. He's just in there. Like he'll be one of the first on everyone's board. And Baz is just dominating. And then the obviously Bont, Heaney, Dacos track, they're in there.
Yep.
I think Grundy, if 1 ruck or 2 rucks, he is definitely in that team today. Calwicky's the best backman in the league. Butters is carrying Port. And Blakey is the best halfback in the league at the moment. So I think they are automatics in.
Yeah.
I haven't really got any of the forwards. It's hard with forwards. Wizard and Cameron could be there, but like, you know, you just never know what kind of... Or actually probably could have Cozzy in there.
I was thinking Cozzy, but then he's actually had a couple of down weeks lately.
Yeah, he has.
Like they've been playing elite, but he actually hasn't been as impactful. Oh, well, he's still so impactful, but just in terms of getting as much of the pill.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think that is pretty solid. I had someone here. Ben King, would you say he's a lock if he wins the Coleman?
If he wins the Coleman, you always have to have the Coleman medal winner in there. But we saw it with Ben Brown. That year, he was like leading all year, and then he got pipped by Jack Rewald to kick like 8 or something in the last round. Yeah. Didn't make All-Australian team because he doesn't do anything else, really.
It's totally fair. If he's not going to lead the comp in kicking goals, then like what else is he providing?
Yep.
Yeah, no, fair. I think that's pretty solid. I don't think there's anyone else.
Cozzy's probably
would you say Chalky Neal's nearly a lock?
I would say locked because there's so much midfield depth, but bro, he'd be in my, for next week, he'll be probably in my team.
But yeah, that's the thing. Well, we've got 6 midfielders there already. BONT, Heaney, Dacos, Track, Baz, Butters. So Track will go on a half forward.
Probably.
Heaney will go on a half forward. I reckon.
No, I reckon it'll be more Heaney BONT. They always put BONT on the half forward.
Yeah, I know, but Heaney's an easy one to put on a half forward as well.
Yeah, but then Track will be in the middle, I reckon. Track doesn't kick many goals. Actually, no, he does.
Track's averaging like nearly 2 goals a game, bro. I swear.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait, let me actually gauge how many goals he's averaging because he's taking the piss a bit. In the absolute piss.
He is.
Where is he? Talk and Dribble HQ let me down. He's averaging 26 touches. And where's his goals at?
1.8 goals.
1.8. So he's nearly averaging 2 goals a game. No, he doesn't kick many goals.
Couldn't put him on half forward.
That's impressive. Far out.
It is very impressive. Anyway, that's
what I rate it. That is actually quality. No, I like it. Well, actually, speaking of BONT, chatting about him, I was actually thinking this. This crossed my mind a couple of days ago. I was thinking, would you rather Pups 3-peat, BONT wins a Brownlow? All right, so that's just guaranteed. Or you become best mates with the BONT. And I'm not just talking like casual best mates. I'm talking like, bro, you got nicknames for each other. All right? Like you just constantly, you can just pick up the phone and call him whenever you want. And like when you call him, it's like nickname. It's like, oh, hey Pickle. Hey, bub. Like, you know how it is. Right, has you over for wine and cheese. You see the fam. He comes and sees the fam. Everyone knows your best mates. Hey, if he doesn't have a date to do All Australian night or Brownlow night, you know who's his next call? It's you. It's Pickle. Right?
It's not his next call. It's his first call.
It's his first call. This is where I'm talking. Like I'm telling, full exclusive. You can just rock up to Pups training and just dap up the lads. So it's not like you're just best mates with BONT. You're best mates with the football club. You are a part of the Western Bulldogs Football Club.
And a part of BONT's life.
100%. However, that means, look, in that span, we may win a flag. Probably will. BONT will probably be more motivated by having us as a friend and having our friendship. But the BONT, not guaranteed to win a Brownlow then. Not guaranteed to 3-peat. But if we're not best mates with him and we just stay the same, Pups 3-peat. BONT wins Brownlow. Doesn't mean we can't become friends with him either. All right?
No, we can still. That could
still could happen. It's much lower, and Pickle's probably off the table. but
it's not completely out of the cards.
No, exactly. So what are you thinking?
Oh my God! Just from a completely selfish perspective, it's hard not to just grab that opportunity.
I think we're pretty selfless. I think it's time for us to be a bit selfish and be like, you know what? What's best for me? What's best for Jakey?
And what's best for BONT?
Exactly. What would he rather? 3 flags and a Brownlow? Or our friendship?
And 3 flags and a Brownlow.
And 3 flags and a Brownlow.
As you said, the positive impact we'll have on this bloke's life is, I don't think you can actually measure that in numbers.
No, you can't.
It's not quantity, it's quality.
Exactly.
And damn, man. That's actually a really difficult decision.
Brain teaser, I was up all last night thinking about it.
You look like you've had no sleep. You look like you're extremely rattled.
Oh, I just feel like no matter what I pick, it's the right thing. But then no matter what I pick, I'm letting someone down as well. You know?
For sure. But then also, like you said, we're pretty selfless, we think. I think we need to just put ourselves first.
100%.
And probably be selfish in this instance.
Yep.
And give me BONT. Give me best friends with BONT.
Literally. Imagine just heading over to the crib. Bont, Pino, sitting right there. Little cheese board.
Little late night calls.
Little crackers, bro.
Imagine getting advice from Bont. Imagine Bont getting advice from you.
Imagine being with the lads, phones on the table, phone rings, Bont,
Hey,
in brackets, pickle.
Benny Bubby. I need some advice around. Arthur's milk bar. Need some advice. The oat latte is not quite
Latte.
mixing.
I
What
know you've got a special kink about it.
Benny, what kind of
can you add?
beans are you using? Like, you know, these are the questions. These are the conversations we could have with him.
Yeah, because he's dead chat.
What do you mean, Bont?
Nah, he'd have layers to him.
Oh, he's like an
Once
onion.
we unload that, it'd be non-stop.
He'll be stripping back those layers.
100%.
Gets more and more boring and boring and boring.
Bro, Bond could never.
Bond could never.
Bond could never. Right?
Bond's him. Bond's
is
him,
him.
and he's going to be our best friend.
Yeah. We're going with that. Best friend?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's just, I think with that, we genuinely might have a restraining order coming our way.
Yeah. I want to clip this up, but
Oh,
I
we're
feel like we
clipping it up.
shouldn't. This could start a really good friendship, or we might have to start supporting a new team soon. Go one or two ways.
Oh, we were speaking about this with Harrow before the app. Surely he's seen us on some level. We did our top 10 looks for Bond. Surely that's just come across his desk. Someone sent him through, like, look at these Muppets. Look at these.
I think we're thinking too highly of ourselves.
Yeah,
Do you
or
know
maybe not.
how prestige you would have to be to get onto that man's phone?
Oh,
The algorithm changes for him. He doesn't have a stock standard algorithm like the rest of us.
have you ever messaged him?
No.
Yeah, neither.
Called him multiple times. Didn't pick up.
No, I have.
Nah, I've
messaged
been
him.
tempted. I've been very tempted. What'd you send to him?
I sent him. Oh no, I tagged him in a story. I was at Arthur's Milk Bar and I said, makes a great oat latte at Bont.
You're a good man.
At Bont and at Arthur's Milk Bar. Someone liked it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it was
It was you.
mum. And it was you. And it was me.
You're a loser.
And a few others.
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
no Bond. Didn't even see it. He said this account can't receive your message because they don't allow new message requests from everyone.
Oh, geez. So you're just not on that level.
No.
No, that's right. We'll change. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've texted him once, but he didn't respond.
I messaged Sabrina Carpenter the other day.
Did you?
Yep.
Well, what'd you get back?
She said her favourite story is Shrek 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, her favourite movie is Shrek 2. What did I say? Sent her like a Shrek.
Benny is down bad. Holy shit.
Sent her like a Shrek 2 message.
Got a bit too much time on your hands over there.
I can't find it.
He sent in a link to Beyond the Dribble episodes.
Listen
Yeah,
to
honestly.
32, 36.
Oh.
Right. I'm telling you, nah, it's hey, I respect you for you putting yourself out there.
That's it. Wait, with
100%.
Bont or with Sabrina?
What's more realistic?
Let me think.
Who do you reckon you could charm your way through?
Bont.
Yeah. You reckon you
Yeah.
could get to his heart?
I'd be rather Bob.
I actually don't. I think I'd struggle to speak to him more than I'd speak to Sabrina.
Yeah, same.
Who would you rather a night with, the Bonts or Sabrina?
Bont.
What are we doing?
Oh, well, I'm only talking to Benny because he's the one actually putting himself
Yeah,
out
I
there.
respect it.
Surely, if you go one night with both, you can do whatever you want. Who are you
That's
picking?
easy.
Give me Bont.
Yeah.
Imagine being wrapped up in Bont's
I was
arms.
literally thinking, I'm like, she can't help me like he would.
Nah, give me Bont. That's tough. That is tough, but
Just about the connections you can build off that as well.
Exactly.
So
Thinking from the business point of view.
We're just thinking of business.
business is booming.
Business, briefcase.
100%.
money.
Meetings, emails.
You know how it is.
Yeah. I think we've just spent 10 minutes on this chat.
I know. Anyway, Scott Pendlebury is breaking the record this week. We got some Scott Pendlebury topics. Okay.
Yep.
So, what the world looked like when Scott Pendlebury debuted. Okay.
Ooh.
God, this is crazy. So, a few of these things is brought to you by AFL.com. So, if you went on
Ooh.
AFL.com, you could probably just see
That
this.
little plug right there.
Little plug. Yeah, they need it.
Yeah.
So, Michael Voss and Brad Scott were in the opposing Lions team that he debuted against. They were
Yes.
playing. Neither Sam Lawler or Willem Dersma were born. 4 of Pendle's teammates weren't born. Sam Swadling, Jai Saxena, Tian Prindable, and Zach McCarthy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nick Dacos was 3 years old. Bont was 10. 7 current coaches were still playing. Brad Scott, Sam Mitchell, Stephen King, Josh Carr, Adam Uze, Dean Cox, Andrew McQualter. Would have been 8 if Michael Voss was still coaching.
Yep.
I Wish I Was a Punk Rocker by Sandy Thom was the number one song in Australia.
Bro, banger.
I wish I was a punk rocker with flowers in my hand. 77 and 69.
Bro, I used to think it was a punk rock girl,
Yeah, I thought it was Punk Rock Girl.
but it's punk rocker.
Up until like a few weeks ago. Someone put that
Because I'm
song
a
on something.
punk rocker. Yes, I am.
The iPhone didn't exist. Marvel Stadium was called the Telstra Dome.
Bro, the Telstra Dome.
Right. Brent Harvey was only halfway through his career. LeBron was in his first stint in Cleveland. Margot Robbie was 15. Sydney Sweeney was 9.
Weird plug.
Can't blown areas.
Interesting.
That's my
Cancelled.
Robert Irwin was 2. Ross Lyon hadn't coached a game. Clark had only coached 40 games. Chris Hemsworth was on Home and Away.
Ooh.
Taylor Swift was about to release her debut single. Geelong hadn't won a premiership in 43 years. Channel 10 had the AFL rights. And Grey's Anatomy was in season 2.
Holy crap, bro. T Swizzle's been around for that long?
Yeah, bro.
I think that's more impressive from her.
Yeah, real.
The longevity of T Swizzle.
Longevity. It's crazy.
Bro, that's actually pretty insane. Wait, so what year was it he debuted?
2006.
Yeah, right. So I was 2.
Yeah.
Your boy was
Insane.
2.
Insane. Yeah.
Far
crazy.
out. He's been a legend.
Oh, he's a superstar. Superstar. But he's never won a Brownlow. Never won a Brownlow. Been up there. But I'm going to pose the question to you. Who has more Brownlow votes, Scott Pendlebury or these Brownlow medal winners?
Well, he's
So
been,
total Brownlow votes.
been around since 06. So
He's been around for a
surely
while.
he's
He's been around for a
up
while.
there.
Okay, so we'll start with Scott Pendlebury or Nathan Buckley, who won 1 Brownlow.
I don't know how many seasons Bucks played, but I'd probably go Pendles since he's played for, 20 years?
Pendles does.
Yeah.
Buckley had 178 career votes.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay, Scott Pendlebury or Adam Goods? Adam Goods won 2 Brownlows.
I'd still go with Pendles.
Pendle,
Round a
okay.
lot longer.
Goods only had 163
Yeah.
votes. Pendlebury or Nat Fife won 2 Brownlows.
Same. I think Fife obviously banged up quite a bit, so
Yep.
obviously won the 2, but similar spot. So
Yep.
give me Pendles.
Yep, and Fife had 190.
Jeez.
Scott Pendlebury or Patrick Cripps?
Jeez, that's actually tough. I reckon by the time, I don't know when Cripper will be done. I'm going Pendles, but geez, Cripper what would Cripper be at right now?
Cripper's at 205, and Pendlebury's got more. So Scott Pendlebury or Chris Judd?
Ooh.
Juddy won 2 for 2 different clubs. Long,
Nice.
illustrious career.
Pendles has played for 20 years. I'm sticking with Pendles.
Pendles does. Chris Judd, 210 for his career. Scott Pendlebury or Dustin Martin?
Nah, Pendles. Dusty. How many would he have had? Because
Dusty had 213,
that is more than I would have expected. I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie.
but Pendlebury still more.
Yep.
Pendlebury or Robert Harvey? Robert Harvey won 2 Brownlows, long career.
Sticking with Pendles.
Sticking with Pebbles?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you say
are-
Pebbles?
Yeah, I'm like, sticking with Pebbles.
Yeah, run with Pebbles.
Yes, you are correct. Robert Harvey, 215. Okay. Scott Pendlebury or Lockie Neal?
See, Chalky would have a few. He would have a few, and he's going to stack up more this year. I reckon by the time they're done, I reckon Cripper and Chalky could possibly have more, maybe. But I'm still sticking with Pendles.
You are incorrect.
Fuck. Damn, got ahead of myself.
They have the exact same.
Oh, you're fucking with me.
They're both on 225, but Lockie Neal has 2 Brownlows. Pendlebury has none. All right, I got
25.
a few
Oh
more.
my God.
Scott Pendlebury or Sam Mitchell, the genius?
Ooh, nah, Pendles.
Sam Mitchell does.
Real.
Sam Mitchell has 227 Brownlow votes. Or has.
So, so Pendles will finish with more. Because what? Did you say he was at 225?
Pendlebury's at 225.
Yeah, so he's definitely got a 3-vote game in there. So,
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
So technically I was right.
No.
Yep, I was right.
Okay, Scott Pendlebury or Gary Dempsey?
Well, the trend we're starting to hit. I'm thinking Gary Dempsey.
Jeez, nothing getting past you.
We're pretty switched on play.
Yeah, Gary Dempsey, 246.
Yeah, geez, that's a lot.
All right, 2 more for you. Scott Pendlebury or Patrick Dangerfield?
Danger, baby.
Danger, 259.
Taking the piss.
And then last one, Scott Pendlebury or Gary Ablett?
Gaz.
Gary Ablett, number 1 all time, 262.
Goddamn. Where's Bont at? What's he got?
Bont, he's at like around 200 and something. Oh, I've actually got something
He's
for
gonna
that.
break that record.
I've actually got something to do with BONT.
Okay.
Could the BONT finish his career with the most Brownlow votes of all time and not win a Brownlow?
Really?
So
Probably.
he currently sits on 213, 49 behind the current leader, Gary Ablett. 46 behind Danger, who's obviously still playing, so he may poll a few. And Neil is on 225. So he still has a few years of polling. So you expect Neil to probably finish around like the 270, 280 maybe. Could even be higher, honestly. Like 225. How many more years of like high peak Neil could, like high voting
I reckon
Neil could have?
I reckon both of them could probably break that.
Both?
What? Let's say Bont gets minimum 25 votes this year.
Yeah, well, he averages a roughly 20 votes a season for his whole career.
Yeah.
And recently he's been getting like like 25.
He should stash him up a bit. Do you reckon he wouldn't have gotten votes in last game? But even some of our losses, I reckon he could have gotten 1 or 2.
Mm.
And then in our first 4 wins, probably nearly got 3 in all of them. So I reckon he's in for a big year in terms of any games we win. We saw the coaches' votes. What? Last time it updated, it was 50 with him. Our next best was Matt Kennedy on 12. Yep. So he'll be racking them up. He'll be taking the piss. Probably the year he needed, where it's like no one else is really stepping up. So it's literally Bont or nothing. Bont or bust.
Yeah.
But
Bont,
yeah.
Well, they both could finish north of 300, honestly. So say Bont has another like 5 seasons. Could he have another 5 seasons of getting like 20 votes? Or was that a bit eager? He's 30.
Well, every year we kind of expect like when will he drop off? When will he drop off? He's on one leg and he's still taking the piss.
Yeah. So I think Neil probably has maybe 3 seasons in him of polling at this rate. Maybe like just say they both get 20, on average 20 votes a season. That's another 100 for Bont, another 60 for Neil. Neil's already 12 ahead of Bont.
Yep.
So this is all, it could be a bit of give and take here, but Bont could genuinely have the most Brownlow votes of all time and not have a Brownlow to show for it. Or he might. Maybe he'll.
Well, it depends. Well, are we becoming his best mate or not? Because that's really the question right there.
That is, and it's a big question. It's a big question.
No, I'm telling you, watch out. I'm telling you, Bont.
Yeah.
These first 10 rounds could be on like nearly 20 votes.
Real, bro.
I'm telling you.
Real.
Got to respect it.
Real.
No, I like that. I like that a lot.
Sir.
Bro, it's heartbreaking because he should have a Brownlow. And it's robbery that he doesn't.
But he might have us as best friends.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
see.
I
I
think
reckon
you value that more.
I've got time for one more thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to do something? Do you want me to do something?
Nah, what else you got?
I have a choice. I've got a list of the top 10 best people in football, or can do a guessing. A top 10 teammate duos who have played the most games together.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the positive aspect we're going.
Yeah, you like
Could
positive?
go best blokes in football.
Okay.
What are we thinking? We
Best
we
blokes
happy
in
with
football?
that?
Yeah, let's do
Well, I want to hear. I don't know the list. Are we in there?
Maybe top 10 creepiest blokes.
yeah. Who in the AFL world has restraining orders against them?
Yeah, JKB boys. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Talking dribble.
Shit.
All right.
Brutal.
So, top 10 best people in football. Okay.
Love it.
Do you want me to do a ranking or just list them? I'm just going to list them.
Let's just list them, chat about them.
This list is mainly brought about because of this guy, Stephen King. This guy just seems like an absolute legend. Everyone who you see talk about him says he's just the most genuine guy. Seems so passionate just about football and just about like people.
Yep.
And he seems like just like that kind of guy who you could talk to about anything, and he seems like he's just fully switched up.
Yep. 100%.
Melbourne's culture.
Hey, we're moving away. Looks like we're moving away with him from like that stock standard coach where it's just like blood, sweat, and tears. This game is everything. We saw a quote coming out that he was saying, he's like, families first, footy's next. All right?
That's it.
All right, so this guy, he's just understanding, changing with the times. He knows what it takes to get the best out of blokes these times. Obviously, it looks like they're running around, jumping up, screaming all the time. Might not be getting the best out of these lads. He knows what's up.
He knows what's up.
He knows what's up.
All right, I got another one. Mark Howard.
Yeah, Howie.
In a world, especially where journos, commentators, radio heads, writers, and even like content creators, social media, so many people are trying just to get that click, just make content and just have big calls, have big takes. This guy is at the top of a lot of those areas, like with commentating, with hosting, with even the Howie games in his pod. Yep. And he's just stuck fat to what's true to him. Like he's not about that. He's not about bringing people down to promote other people. Like he just knows his shit, and is just a real genuine
Probably the only
guy.
bloke who can chat for like 10 straight minutes while you've got Bailey Smith and the BONT sitting right there and get away with it on all Australian night. He can just chat for hours. And you know what? I'm like, you know what? You're chatting a lot, but I love you.
Yeah. No, he's great. He's great. I've got Max Gawn. Max Gawn's the first player. He's got to be in there. He's held the Melbourne Football Club on his back for these last, 5-10 years plus.
Ultimate
and
leader.
just absolute best bloke. Whenever he pops up my phone on Triple M, I never scroll.
Right. He is like the most media trained bloke, or just like decent bloke going around. He just never spills up. Never spills up.
Another player, I've got Josh Dunkley.
Yeah.
Just seems like the most ripper bloke.
The king.
Have you ever seen just a more amicable bloke leaving a club?
100%.
Of just there was nothing bad about it. Nothing toxic. It was
Find me one Pups fan that doesn't like Josh Dunkley.
We all love him.
I'd be blown away. If they do, then have a good hard look at yourself, right?
It's a reflection on you. Not
we
him.
played that bloke in the ruck for like 3 years. I'd want to leave as well.
That's it.
But nah. We even heard when he was a young pup, like just how good of a bloke he was in the locker room and stuff. I remember that we had an inside man. He'd say like, bro, dunks with the fans and stuff, just the ultimate top tier guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Jonathan Brown, one of my favourite media heads, and sending love to him. He's been going through it with his had a scare in his brain, which is concerning, but I think everything's okay at the moment. Yeah. But no, he's great on the couch, commentating, whatever the case may be. He's always great to listen to. Always positive.
Yep.
I mean, we've got to respect it. Billy Brownless, Bat. Mate, he is just a king. He is a king.
Love him.
Triple M Rush Hour, that is just some of the best content. And he just puts a smile on your face.
He really does. He just makes me happy. Just makes me happy, bro.
He does.
Such a good guy.
Eddie Betts. And especially around just the way he speaks about the Indigenous community, like the players, the community, everything. You'd see how passionate he is about it. And he's such a role model for those guys in this league and just around Australia. So it's great. And he's just a superstar. And I like seeing boundary riding as well.
He looks like he couldn't hurt a fly. He kind of soul and just the most talented bloke going around.
Absolutely. And now this one, similar areas actually. But he's been through it. And you wouldn't even know when you see him he's been popping up on my phone actually recently around stuff outside of football. But Cody Waitman.
Yeah, bro.
This guy hasn't touched a footy, hasn't played footy in almost 2 years. Been through hell and back, it seems. And this guy, mate, you never see him without a smile on his face.
And the amount of hate he was getting for a while because of, obviously, he'd like to flop around a bit and stuff, bro. He is the ultimate just high-classy bloke.
Yep.
I love what he's doing. I love it.
And
he's
such a creative guy. It's awesome to see him pursuing these talents outside of football, which is a lot of issues for a lot of players. And 100%. He's kind of creating a nice platform for people to feel comfortable at doing that.
Yep.
And then 2 more. So I don't know if this one's controversial, but I think he's a ripper guy since he's entered the league. And he's stuck back to his values and his guns. Craig McRae.
Yep.
Now, he'll cop flack just because he's a Collingwood coach, but seems just like an actual genuine ripper guy.
Elite bloke.
Yeah.
I love him. Love fly.
And similar areas to that Stephen King, not that typical coach, rough and guts,
Yep.
Just really cares about the person.
Yes, sir.
And then on theme, sticking with theme, I think Scott Pendlebury. Yeah. Honestly.
And
he's a good football character. He's been around the block for quite a number of years. And
in the league for 20 years and controversy just has not followed you whatsoever. You're under the spotlight for 20 years in the biggest club in the country and just taking it like a champ and being the ultimate best bloke and ultimate footballer.
Right. This is probably his most controversial week he's had with all the resting and the number. And at the end of the day, you just got to appreciate greatness when you see it.
100%.
And I think people are just a bit too serious about this.
Yeah, people just need to park up a bit. It's footy.
That's it.
Just relax. No BONT.
Didn't have BONT there. I thought it'd be way too predictable.
S tier.
Yeah,
there's levels to this.
But I thought it'd be way too predictable. You can have him in there.
Yeah, no, respect it. No, it's quality. Quality list. No Caro.
Caro didn't quite get in there.
No. Right.
She's not a bloke.
Yeah, checks out. That's it. That's it.
This is top blokes in the league. Come on, mate.
I'll have a top 10 non-blokes. Females. Next week.
Jeez, it has been a while for my boy.
Anyway, any lasting comments for Harrow?
Timberwolves suck. Doggies suck.
Brutal.
Go Bulls.
Yes, sir.
Go Bulls.
Jokes, they're shit.
Yeah.
No, not much from me.
Not much?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about going to the footy by myself.
Oh, yeah. I've been meant to ask you about that. How was that?
Great experience.
Yeah.
Highly recommend, boys.
All right.
Just chill out, go get your food, your drink, sit down, Don't have to talk to anyone. Just watch the footy. Did help that I was watching Brizzy versus Bombers.
Yeah, that did help.
Yeah, so you can
No stress levels at all.
Yeah, it was great. I did have a screaming baby behind me the
Okay.
entire game, just asking to go home, but the parents wouldn't take the kid home. I'm like, I don't want to tell you what to do, but they're telling you what they want.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you.
It's like, he wants to leave.
But no, nothing else from me, I don't think. So
Love
all
it.
good. 2 good eps this week.
Love that.
Yes, sir.
Love that.
Um,
That's quality
that's
stuff.
quality
Anything
stuff.
from you to finish off? You're right.
Yeah, no. Tune in next week. Mitchie Hannon coming
Hannon,
on.
baby.
Episode 99 and then
Yes,
episode
sir.
100.
I just said, like we said in the previous ep, send through some messages as well. We'll probably put something out there if like any dribblers want to ask Mitchie some questions so we can put some stuff together. We want to hear from the dribblers, obviously. So, here we go. Very keen. Very keen.
And we got a mailbag coming up probably at some point in the next few weeks. We got a great response from the mailbag. So we love hearing from you guys. So even if it's not a mailbag, send in questions. We love getting your questions from you. A lot of these segments and topics are just stuff that you guys have said. So
Literally, bro, the dribblers are providing the goods lately.
absolutely.
Every time we put something out, it's just things underneath. It's like, oh, do this, do that. It's like, that's what we're here for.
less
That's what
homework
we're
for us.
100%, bro. If I can find a little segment where I don't have to think about it, bro, tick me off
We
right
don't think
there.
anyway. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in as always, squad.
We out.